Have you ever witnessed a moment so charged with emotion that it stops you in your tracks? A moment where protocol clashes with profound respect. Picture this: a bustling airport, the everyday chaos of travelers rushing to their gates. But then everything comes to a standstill. In the center of it all stands a U.S. Army colonel, his uniform immaculate, his posture a testament to years of service. But it's the look on his face, a mixture of sorrow and steely resolve, that captures everyone's attention. In his hands he cradles a small box, draped reverently with the American flag. This isn't just luggage, it's a sacred trust. He's an escort or guardian on the most solemn of journeys, bringing a fallen hero home to their final resting place. Every step he takes is heavy with the weight of this honor, this duty. He's not just a soldier. He's a promise keeper, ensuring a comrade's last journey is one of dignity. As he approaches the boarding gate, ready to complete his mission, something unexpected happens. Two airline officials step forward. Their expressions aren't hostile, but they are firm. They place their hands on his arms, a gesture that halts his advance. The colonel doesn't flinch. He stands his ground, his grip on the flag-draped box tightening slightly. The quiet dignity in his eyes is unshakable. A hush falls over the terminal. Travelers lower their phones. Conversations die down. All eyes are on this silent, tense standoff. You can feel the question hanging in the air. Why would they stop him? Why would anyone prevent a soldier from escorting home a fallen comrade? The scene is heavy with unspoken questions and a palpable sense of injustice. What could possibly be the reason? The official begins to speak, his voice low but clear. "Colonel," he says, "you can't board this plane." The words echo in the silent terminal. A wave of confusion and quiet anger ripples through the onlookers. The colonel's expression remains stoic, but you can see a flicker of disbelief in his eyes. He has his orders, his sacred duty. What could possibly be the problem? He calmly explains his mission. He is an official escort for the remains of a fallen soldier. He has all the necessary documentation. He's following every procedure to the letter. This isn't just a request. It's a non-negotiable part of military honors, a final act of respect for someone who made the ultimate sacrifice for their country. The crowd murmurs their sympathy clearly with the colonel. But the airline official shakes his head. "Sir, I understand," he says, his voice softer now, "but you and your precious cargo are not flying in coach." The colonel looks puzzled. Before he can ask for clarification, the official continues, "Your hero is not going in the cargo hold. Not on our watch." He gestures toward the front of the plane. The lead flight attendant steps forward, her eyes filled with tears. "Colonel," she says, her voice trembling with emotion, "the captain and the entire crew have upgraded you to first class. We have reserved the entire row for you and for our fallen hero. We want them to be escorted home with the honor they deserve." Suddenly, the tension that filled the air dissolves, replaced by a wave of overwhelming emotion. The colonel, the strong, stoic soldier, is visibly moved. His composure, held so tightly, finally cracks. A single tear traces a path down his cheek. He simply nods, unable to speak, his gratitude and relief evident in that one small gesture. The passengers who had been watching with bated breath erupt, not in loud cheers, but in something far more profound. Spontaneous, respectful applause fills the terminal. People from all walks of life, strangers just moments before, are united in this powerful display of respect. They clear a path, standing in silent reverence as the colonel is personally escorted to the first-class cabin. As he walks, the pilot emerges from the cockpit. He salutes the colonel. "An honor to have you and our hero on board, sir," he says. The entire flight crew lines the aisle, their hands over their hearts. They treat the flag-draped box with the utmost care, placing it gently on the seat beside the colonel, which has been prepared and draped in a special blanket. Throughout the flight, something beautiful happens. Passengers from the back of the plane quietly come forward, one by one. They don't say much. Some offer a silent nod of respect. Others whisper a simple, "Thank you for your service." An elderly woman hands the colonel a small, hand-knitted blanket. A young businessman offers his unopened bottle of water. These small gestures of kindness and gratitude created a cabin filled with love and respect. When the plane lands, the story isn't over. The captain comes over the intercom. He asks all passengers to remain seated. "Today," he announces, "we had the profound honor of flying one of America's heroes home on their final journey. We ask that you remain in your seats to allow the colonel and his escort to deplane first." Not a single person objects. There's no rush to grab bags from the overhead bins. The plane is completely silent as the colonel, with the flag-draped box held securely, walks slowly down the aisle. As he reaches the exit, he turns and with a voice thick with emotion, he says, "Thank you. Thank you all." This was a moment that showed the true heart of humanity, a reminder that in a world that can often feel divided, respect, honor, and compassion can bring us all together. Thank you so much for watching and sharing in this incredible story. If it touched your heart, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content that celebrates the best of humanity. We'll see you in the next video.